Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Minecraft experience. And, I may sound like a bit of a broken record saying this, because it seems like I open every episode saying this, but I have been quite productive between episodes, working on several different projects. One of the things I really enjoy about this game is the infinite number of possibilities you have when it comes to the projects you work on, which is all really, really great. But the problem with infinite possibilities is infinite open projects. I have many open projects that, they need a little bit of work. First of those projects I should mention is actually down here. This is below our ice tower base, where I have actually exploded out a bit of a cave, which I am slowly filling with snow. Now, I don't want to reveal too much about this project yet, since, it's kind of a secret, but this is where the next section of our base is going to be made, and I'll be doing a bit more work on that going into the future. The next thing I should definitely mention is the fact that I have a new store open here in the shopping district, this Crimson and Warped Wood building, which actually, as you may have guessed, sells Crimson and Warped Wood. We also sell shroom lights, but that's not important. Yeah, we are selling Crimson and Warped Sun at 1 diamond per 2 stacks, and so far this has made us a little bit of money. The problem is, though, keeping this store stocked is, quite the task, since I usually have to delve deep into the nether to go collect things for it. And on the topic of the nether, I might as well mention the largest project I've been working on between episodes. If you take a look through the spawn portal, you can immediately notice that things have changed. I've built, an actual nether hub now. I started off with this room around the spawn portal, which is looking pretty nice, and then, in addition to that, I started work on these color-coded tunnels, which lead off to everyone's bases, and, folks, this has taken me quite a long time to do. These tunnels are a lot longer than they look, but, yeah, I think I've done a pretty good job here, and the reason they're color-coded is so, it's a lot easier to navigate, which I think was a pretty good idea. So yeah, folks, that's what I've been up to between episodes. Like I said, quite a bit. But before we get on with anything else in today's episode, I need to know something from you first. You see, a lot of the work I've done up to now has been off-camera, smaller projects, which is all well and good. But I do want to show a bit more of the process when it comes to these open projects that I have. So, if you look in the upper right, there should be a poll asking whether or not you want to see me work on some of the projects I showed you today. Maybe as part of a video, maybe as part of a live stream. Maybe you don't want to see them at all, and that's alright too. But please, let me know. It would help me out in planning future episodes. Alright folks, I've gone on for long enough. I think it's time we get right into today's project, which is actually a brand new minigame here in the shopping district, using the new 1.16 target block. To briefly explain how these new target blocks work, I have set up a little contraption using a target block. Now, what these things do is when you shoot an arrow at them, they put out a certain amount of, signal strength here on this redstone line when you attach a comparator. So if I hit it on the outside, the signal strength is only like 2, and it can't reach all the way to that piston at the end. But if I hit it at the bullseye, the piston fires. Now, I want to use this mechanic in a brand new competitive game, which I have been clearing out an area for over here. So the goal of my game will be pretty simple. There will be 2 paths leading down all the way to the end there, and the 2 players here, red and blue, must compete against each other to reach the end. But to reach the end, you're going to have to open a series of doors ahead of you by shooting target blocks. So when one of the players reaches these sections, they're going to have to shoot to open this door and continue onwards. And hopefully this will make for quite the fun, competitive little race here. This does, of course, mean, however, that we are going to have to, well, work with a bit of redstone today. And I have all my supplies ready to do that. So, yeah, let's get right into our project here. And after a little bit of redstone fiddling, we have our first section complete. And I actually wanted to kind of give a more in-depth look into this. So, when you start the game, you'll start right here. And when both sides are ready, and they start the race, what they'll have to do is aim for the bullseye on the target, and if they hit the bullseye, these fences will open, allowing them to progress. And, well, maybe you won't hit your bullseye the first time, or maybe you will, and that is what will, well, make the game a bit interesting between the 2 competing sides. Now, as for how this works with redstone, it's fairly simple. We have the comparator output from the target block here, going down into a pulse extender here, which unpowers the pistons for a short amount of time so you can pass on to the next section. So this is the basic layout, and with each new section, the target will get a little bit further away. But otherwise, it is largely the same thing. So now I guess I'll have to get into installing the other targets. Well, folks, it took a little bit of time, but I now have a finished product. Look at that. I built this sign to go along with the build. I do think it would look better with red nether brick instead of normal nether brick, but that is not something I have right now, so that may change in the future. But as for the actual game, this is also now fully complete with all the redstone in place. And I guess if we do a bit of a trial run here to see how this works, you can see how if you don't hit a bullseye, it will slow you down. So the goal should be to be as accurate as you can so you can reach the end as fast as possible. And I think I did a very good job. But of course, now all that's left is to actually play the game. So yeah, I think I'll do that. So welcome, testing group, to Target Run.
Yay!
That's not enough enthusiasm. I want more enthusiasm.
Yay!
This is for YouTube, folks. I expect more out of you. But
I shot myself with an arrow.
so a brief explanation of Target Run. So these are the new target blocks, and if you hit them in the bullseye, it will activate with a signal strength of 14, which isn't really relevant to the game, but basically how the game works is you'll start at these gates, and you gotta hit the bullseye in each target to progress through each gate, and the first one to reach the end wins.
Okay.
Okay,
So
that's cool.
do
I wanna
who
be
wants
red.
to go
I'm really
first?
bad at aiming.
Which two of you want to go first?
Me.
You?
I'm
I'll
on
go
red
with Sydney.
team.
All
She's
right.
gonna
Red
absolutely
team.
destroy me.
I guess I'll count us down.
I'm beat
Um,
up on you.
Starting in 3, 2, 1. Target run.
Ugh. This sucks.
Yo, bad.
Violet has progressed. Sydney has progressed.
Oh god, please no.
As a slight note, the
Oh, no,
further you
Sid.
get, the further the
Oh, that's cool. That's fine. That's okay.
it seems Sydney is
Sydney,
progressing
no.
the fastest here. She may take home the target
I
run
feel like the
gold.
redstone went and nothing happened, but you know what?
That's just how things work. Go, Sydney. You got it. Get the.
Why are
get
you
the
rooting for
bullseye.
Sydney?
Because she's leading.
I'm rooting for Violet.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Sydney
What?
won.
Why?
One. Go. Just go.
Oops.
The spectators may be impaled.
Oops.
Oh, there we go.
I don't like having to look
Is
down
Violet
to see if I'm
trying?
Yes.
She's not
Rude.
far
That's a
behind
nice
me
way
at
of
all.
putting it.
Sydney.
Sydney, what are you doing? Get out of the target range.
You made me laugh and I'm messing up.
Why can't I miss it?
Alright, Violet.
I'm back in the game, boys.
Yeah.
She ahead of me?
No, she's tied with you right now. It's neck and neck.
I literally can't see anything. Oh.
Oh! Izzy gets a lead.
Oh wait, did mine go down?
Oh. She's on the last one. Oh, that was lucky.
Ooh.
That was lucky.
I have a trick. No, I have a trick at the end.
Okay.
Jellyfish.
Oh yeah, I'm a
Alrighty.
jellyfish. I forgot about that. I'm just gonna stay as a jellyfish. So,
Alright, Robert, welcome to Target Run.
hello. Hey, that did like 1.5 hearts of damage. That was unkind.
Sorry.
Weak boy.
Should I count down?
Alright,
Okay.
yeah, whoever
I
wants to
found a
count down,
beehive.
go ahead.
Okay. Wait, am I counting from 3? Okay. 3,
26.
2, 1.
25.
Go. Okay.
Let's
Cheering for
go.
Robbie.
Luke moves
You
ahead.
got this, jellyfish.
Whoa!
Oh wait, yeah, I'm dumb. I was gonna go back and hit.
And Luke's like at the last one.
I have not shot these targets before. This is
It's weird because I'm seeing the
Uh-huh.
redstone go off.
Yeah, it's not going off
No,
all
yeah.
the way.
It has to reach like a certain signal strength. to
It
actually
always
work.
gets-
Yeah.
yeah. It always gives off a
It
signal.
has to
It's
go,
just
so if you were to go
signal.
further
I
down
see.
there, it would
I see.
not go all the way.
Okay.
Luke, homie.
It's okay.
Yes, Robbie.
How did he get here? I was miles ahead.
Lower, Robert.
No,
No,
that's
higher.
Too low.
No.
Let's go! Yeah!
Yeah.
Robbie.
I got it.
I secured the target
Yay.
run Vicroy. Alrighty, folks. Well, that was a lot of fun. I had fun building this. I had fun playing this, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed as well. So I think I'm gonna end off the episode now. But before I go, I do want to thank you all for 250 subscribers. That's really cool to have so many people watching me do this because, in all fairness, I'm not the best YouTuber. You could be watching better stuff, but I do appreciate that you take the time to watch my videos, so thank you very much for that. And I think with that, I'm going to wrap up the episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.